This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Washington Bullets. I'm Kevin Harlan. Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello are with me at the table. And on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Clark, opening day in the NBA. Nothing could be better. Did you ever get opening day jitters?
Yeah, I did. I mean, the butterflies are there, and it's a good thing. The key for me was to breathe deeply, get that first sweat going, and then everything settled down from there.
Now, here's Adams. Pass to Wingate. Here's Ellison. Thompson with the rebound.
And that's a strong defensive effort to force the miss, especially against someone of his caliber.
Person no good.
And usually, you can count on him to convert there. The D did just enough to throw him off.
Adams down low. He's guarded by Williams. Shot clock at 6. Adams, the pass to Allery, uses the glass to finish the layup. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Over to the left wing. Back to Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
The ball goes to Washington.
Here's Washington now. Adams in the high post. He's against Williams. Adams' shot is good.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give him an open layup.
Here's McLeod. Pass to Williams. Here's McLeod. The screen from Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good for 2.
That is where Thompson wants to operate. Close in, using that size.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Wingate passes to Ellison. To the right side. Here's McLeod. Pass to Williams. Here's Person. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Grant. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Adams, the pass to Wingate. Inside. Shot's good by Allery.
This close in, you have to finish strong. You have to capitalize on the easy chances.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. This, of course, their first look at this year's Washington squad. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
You know, I admit there is a little bit of a gray area when it comes to setting screens, but that one was pretty clear-cut to me.
Yeah, gotta have your feet set. He didn't. Easy call for the officials.
Adams against Williams. Adams' shot is off. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To the middle, stolen by Grant. Adams, right side. And there's the drive. Picked away. Pass to Person. Here's Smits. And here is Grant. Scoreless thus far.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Williams scanning the floor. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Steps back. Fires the 3. Indiana again missing. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Grant. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
From a basketball family, Harvey Grant knows how to finish near the hoop.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Both teams will make substitutions.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Washington, Harvey Grant at the line for one.
I love how tough Grant is. He's someone that isn't afraid to throw his body around.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Number 21, Miguel Eccles.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. They set the screen. It's deflected. Allison passes to Adams. Pass to Allery. Adams outside. Here's Ellison. He's covered by Person. It's good.
Love the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball, inside and outside action.
Pacers trail by 7. Bailey with the ball. Pass to Schrempf. Six to shoot. Here's Bailey. Adams defending. Here's Sanders. Here's Schmitz. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
They count on Smits for this kind of play, using those long arms to get a second chance look.
King outside. Going inside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Washington out in front, up by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Washington.
everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I've also liked how they have attacked the opposition off turnovers, making them pay for every mistake.
Here's Whitman. Pass to Bailey. Last decade, the Celtics won 3 titles, went to 5 finals. But now, Mike, in the 90s, has Boston's window closed?
Yeah, I don't know if it's closed all the way. They've gotten older. Larry Bird isn't what he used to be. They're still a good team, but not a great one.
Must be hard for a coach, a GM, personnel department to let go of a player that has been good for so long, but they're clearly getting old. Like turning over a roster that has been so successful. It's got to be the timing, but just the emotion tied to it. That's got to be tough.
Well, your memory can't be too short. You can't forget what that great player did for you in the previous years. So now as he gets on in age, you owe him that respect to always consider him a part of a team.
Here's Bailey. After the basket by Washington. Pass to Schrempf.
Good job that time by Detlef Schrempf to concentrate through the contact, staying with his shot.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the night.
At the line for your Pacers, Detlef Schrempf. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Whether starting or coming off the bench, Schrempf is valuable to this team. They rely on him to score.
Adams against Williams. Stewart, a screen for Adams. King outside, 5 to shoot. Over Person. King's shot is off.
Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Person no good. Washington leading now by 4. Driving the lane. Adams outside. Out to the right wing. Stewart kicks to Adams. And that one's on target from the wing.
So quick to find the open man.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Williams. It's Schrempf on the wing. He's covered by Grant. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. And count it from 19 feet away.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
And so the timeout by Wes Unseld here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Okay, fans, get it up for your Indiana Dancers.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Floats it up for Grant. Schrempf with the steal. Outside Williams. Pass to Person. Back to Williams. Thompson sets the pick for Williams. Clock at 6. Here's McLeod, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Substitution in the court.
Washington leading now by 4. Adams taking his time here. Count it, good. Adams has got 4 this quarter.
How about the amazing crossover there, demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
Adams against Williams from about 19 feet, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Forcing the defense to respond to that mid-range area.
And Adams has got the ball here for Washington.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Allery. Over Thompson. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Person against Grant. Now here's Williams. Here's Person. Fires for 3. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
This is what Person is out here to do because he's a talented, assertive scorer.
Here's the screen. Adams. 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, he wanted to get that made 3 right back, but no dice for him at the answer.
Pass to Person. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Here is Wingate. Still without a basket. Adams, the pass to Grant. 6 on the shot clock.
He's ready that time for the hop step all the way. Gets position, holds his ground, and able to draw the charge.
Indiana trailing here. Clark, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end of the floor. Excellent game plan and execution.
Back to Williams. From 18 feet away, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Grant the pass to Wingate. Pacers with the rebound.
He's able to get it in close, but what a reaction by the defense. Getting there to shut him down.
Smits passes to Williams. Here's McLeod. Adams defending. And shot on the way. He can't hit that time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Washington leads by only 1. And we'll be back with you right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So it's Washington now. It's a 1-point game. Sinks that one from the post. Adams has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Washington. Adams has gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. A steal. And it's Grant in the corner to the inside. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Love the pressure. He almost took it away.
Very active hands, disrupting the passing lanes.
Pass to Wingate. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Adams. The Pacers pull it in. Smits has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Williams. Here's McLeod. Back to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to McLeod. And he hits it to tie the game up.
You know, they could have gave up and thrown up the white flag, but instead, they've scratched and clawed their way back into it.
A real testament to how much these guys believe in themselves. Even when they're down and things look hopeless, they kept plugging away.
And so the timeout by Wes Unseld here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Okay, fans, get it up for your Indiana dancers.
Indiana on D. Pass to Wingate. Williams against Adams. Over Williams. Allison passes to Allery.
LaSalle Thompson. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. Down low.
Terrible pass right there. The defense was all over that. He made things very simple for them.
Adams in the corner. Pass to Ellison. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Grant in the post. He's covered by Person. Missed inside. Here's McLeod. Now Thompson for the lead. And that one is hammered home.
Feed that big man. Let Smits eat.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. And Adams kicks to Grant. And he banks in the layup. Grant's got it all tied up now for Washington.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Williams passes to McLeod. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Thompson sets the pick for Williams. Drives to the hoop. And the shot goes down. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for the Pacers.
Room to fire from mid-range, and he's more than capable of knocking that down.
Adams against Williams. Adams down low. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Good timeout call right there. Looked like the guys were gassed. Heavy legs out there for sure.
Detlef Schrempf's checked in for Person. And the Pacers with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to McCloud. Misses the 3. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Now, here's Grant. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. Outside Williams. Inside. Here's Smits. It's good. Smits has got 4 points this quarter.
Come on, it's going to take more than that to stop Smits.
Washington trailing. Pass to Grant. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. Rob. Grant against Schrempf. On the wing, Williams. Here's McCloud. Ellison with the rebound.
An extra pass there would have put them in a much better spot.
Absolutely not the best decision.
And stolen by Williams. Now the Pacers moving it up. The Pacers making a switch here. Sanders is checked in. And a switcher also for Washington. Kings checked in. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Pass to McCloud. Sanders passes to Smits. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Schrempf dishes to Williams. 2 seconds left, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's the kind of energy they'd like to see out of Schrempf. Working on the offensive glass and getting the bucket.
Here's Echols. Still yet to score. Grant with a screen on Williams. Here's Wingate. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've reached the end of the third. Pacers lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Indiana leading by 4. Now Bailey. Down low. Washington with the rebound. King the pass to Adams. Here's Eccles. Stewart with the screen on Sanders. King against Person. King's shot is off. And Indiana shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. It's Schrempf on the wing. Here's Treiling. Good. Nice job down low. Treiling's got his first points of the night.
That's how to use a size mismatch in tight. Take it to the rack.
And Adams kicks to Stewart. Pass to Williams. Here's Eccles. Sanders covering. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Eccles misses. Pacers leading by 6. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Bailey with the ball. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Person. A three-pointer off the mark.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from outside, and they could not have played him any better.
Pass to King. Nice ball movement by Washington. Adams outside. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
He is outworking them on the offensive end. You love to see that.
The Pacers call timeout.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now, coming out the corner, Ace Bates.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pacers talked to his team during the timeout. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Indiana leading by 4. Outside Williams. Pass to Person. To the left side wing. Here's Smits. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Smith's size is sometimes overwhelming for defenses, which is why they elect to foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And the first one at the line is good.
The 7'4" center from the Netherlands, Smits is a towering presence on both ends.
He's perfect from the line this time.
How many games have we seen decided by a few free throws? Every trip to the line is a valuable one.
Pass to Ellery. Back to Adams. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Clearly a mix-up defensively there. Way too easy inside.
And in a close game, those can come back to haunt you.
Williams passes to McCloud. Off target from three-point range. Washington trails by 4. Now Adams. Here is Wingate. Fires the 3. Doesn't get that one. Pacers leading by 4. All right, here's Williams. Here's McCloud. The 3 is off.
He just can't seem to get anything to go. He's in a bit of a rut.
He's got to simplify things on offense. Concentrate on getting quality looks and not settling for bad shots.
Now Thompson. Williams outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Smits. Good! Lays it right in there.
Stopping Smits inside is no easy feat. At 7'4", he can play over most defenders.
Adams outside. Here is Wingate. Tied by Adams. What touch on the floater.
Great recognition to read the D and go with the floater. Beautiful touch.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Pacers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pearson against Grant. For 3. No good there.
You know, normally he sinks those threes.
Nice job by the defender, not allowing him to have an easy look.
Adams. Oh, the floater is good.
So consistent from the field. A quality outing for him.
Indiana's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Thompson, the hustle points, huge buckets.
Calm, collected, and composed. Nicely done.
Yes, he coolly got that one to drop under pressure.
And so the timeout by Wes Unseld here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. here's Adams. Here's Grant. Oh, the touch. Pretty reversal.
Grant puts the team on his back, getting it done in the big moment.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And Clark, they can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Pacers, George McClain. Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so the timeout by Wes Unseld here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And what's their best move at this point?
I think if they leave the three-point shot open, you take it. But it may be safer and wiser to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Well put, but they shouldn't force something up here. Have to be smart.
Here's Adams. Outside, Grant. Off target from outside. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Well, you know, he had to stop the clock, so that really was the best thing he could have done there.
Yep, can't just let the other team drain the clock when it's close like this.
2 shots.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
And the Bullets call timeout here. 7 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Really good coaching opportunity here. Getting the reserves some minutes that could prove beneficial.
Yep, this one's well out of reach.
Williams with the steal. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for your Pacers, LaSalle Thompson. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. And the Bullets call timeout here. 6 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
Hey, it's pretty simple, if we're honest. Tonight, they just weren't good enough.
At this point, you start thinking of next game because this one is finished.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. It was tight there at the end, but they were able to give this crowd what they wanted.
Kevin, I do think the crowd helped make it happen. I mean, in a close game, the fan support can be a real difference maker.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. See you later.